Hey everyone, Zerms is flying high here with this week's episode of Team Area Combos here. We have a big variety of topics right now to actually talking about, but first let's introduce that everyone's right here right now. I am flying high here, and we have Jaco Man.
Hey, what's up, guys?
DJVest.
What's up, everybody?
And then my name Li BingBing. I know that's a messed up name. And
I will. You call my name mess up, I'll mess you up. What are you talking about?
Okay. And this week's episode is mainly going to be talking about two major things, and one not as major right there, but something we're going to talk about because it's going to evolve as the first two things, and then we're going to talk about one other thing later on. What's the topics for the night is going to be, we're going to talk about the farewell to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament that's happening tomorrow night. And then we're going to talk about basically our thoughts of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a whole. And then we're going to talk about some Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite a bit, and then we're going to go with Street Fighter 5 stuff. So let's go right into it right there, and we're going to talk about the farewell to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament. It is a tournament that Jacob Man, myself, and then B Blue, and then other individuals right now are actually hosting for a farewell for the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's basically an online PS4 tournament right there that anyone can enter right there for free, and it will have a big variety of prizes right there that you can actually win right there. Like I believe first place is $200, and like basically their choice of either PayPal right there, money order, gift cards. I think they want gift cards right there.
Yeah.
And also a copy of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Second place will get $100 and basically PayPal, money order, or a gift card right there. And third place will get $40 and basically PayPal, money order, gift cards, whatever he wants. And also during the tournament right there, I'm going to be doing trivia throughout the tournament during the downtime with it, not during matches, obviously.
Oh, hell yeah.
That I will be doing trivia, and whoever will get it right in the stream chat right there will win one of various codes that I have put aside right now that you can win right there. It's mostly PC game codes of a couple, like one or two games with a console maybe, but obviously there it's like some pretty cool games right there you can actually win right there. And basically you don't need to be part of the tournament right there. You just have to be actually either in the chat right there watching right there, or actually you have to probably be in the Steam chat to actually to actually do it. Basically the tournament is obviously a farewell to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament from the amazing years that this game has gave us right there, from vanilla to ultimate right there, that has so many years happening right there to it right there. And basically it's because of this game that a lot of people in this room right there have taken seriously our love for freaking fighting games. That I did actually play fighting games really at all until a week before Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Vanilla came out. And Jacob Man, I know, has probably been playing a lot longer, and I know DJVest has been playing fighting games for a long time. And
I've been playing all right, 2012. Yeah.
Yeah. And my name right there,
Jacko, playing since 1998.
I started, I think UMVC, aside from playing Smash when we were kids, UMVC3 is probably our first fighting game. We were at our buddy's house. I think that's Jake, I know him as Jeff. He was there, and we were so fucking stupid, and we had no idea what the hell fighting games were, so we thought doing Frank's air combo, and then once we hit the ground, we would slide and then get hit, and we thought it was an infinite because we didn't understand what blocking low was. Yeah. And then we started playing Street Fighter 4, and we didn't see that the thing was a punch button. So we saw that and it was like, what is L that? And Jeff knew what it was. We're like, Jeff, what is that? And he just goes, I don't know.
I don't know.
He just answered all the questions. I don't know. And then he does all this bullshit fucking DJ combos, and we're like, Jeff, how do you play the game? And he's like, I don't
know. Okay, basically for the Marvel vs. Capcom tournament right there, it's going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern right there on basically the PS4 console right there. So if you want to sign up right there, I'm going to leave a link in the description right there so you can actually sign up for the tournament right there. We're going to try to have like sign-ups actually cut up at 6 p.m. so we don't have stragglers for the tournament right there. So we actually can try to get this tournament on and going right at 7 p.m. Because,
So we can have. So we do have.
We do. Oh, go right ahead.
You can go ahead.
Okay, so we do have a couple of SoCal players going to be playing here. So we have set at 4 o'clock Pacific time, and cutoff will be 3 o'clock. I can post it up on the SoCal Marvel thread as well.
Yeah, that's totally fine right there. So we did have it at 6:30 right there, but we realized that we probably gonna have a lot of maybe late showings up right there, and we didn't want to have to deal with a lot of people showing up late right there. So we were trying to give a little bit of extra leeway, somewhat, but also making it so that if no one shows up within the half hour right there, we can just immediately move them from the tournament right there. Because obviously we want to try to make this tournament smoothly as hell to go through. So we will try to make this a very amazing final online tournament that we've been hosting right there. Next, we're gonna. Oh, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a question, Zerms. What about the people who are down in Florida? I know that the weather situation is not so good. So
yeah, I heard about that.
Obviously, right there, if you should be, if you're actually in freaking Florida right there, you be stupid right there staying in Florida right now. You should be actually freaking be evacuated right now with the hurricane. So if you're right there, you can try to playing, but obviously during the tournament you will probably get blown away from from the hurricane right there. So basically you probably just be disqualified for it right there.
Yeah, because we do see a couple of Florida boys on the bracket, so I think
okay.
Yeah, like Jason will be one of them, and
okay, gentlemen, I'm just letting you know right now the tournament registration has been closed, so you probably want to open it back up because I'm seeing.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, you probably want to open it back up.
Oops.
Okay, says basically there is a good variety of tournament people right now for the things that we gotta go to. Says let's see, there's a lot of people in here. Obviously, with that, myself is playing right there. Even though I'm like a terrible player at the game. We have obviously DJVest. We have Jacob Man playing right there. We have basically a lot of people who are running the tournament are also playing in this tournament right there. That's because it's one of the last Marvel tournaments out there. We want to go out with a bang right there. We don't care about winning the prizes or everything right there. So for some reason we actually get like a top 3 in the game with that, we're gonna give it to the next person to do it right there, so that we actually don't freaking basically don't keep the prize for ourselves, because we're hosting the tournament, we're giving away the prizes right there, we're not gonna keep anything for ourselves.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
You better win, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, I better win. Yeah, I'm gonna make top 8, guys.
Okay. For people that have been playing in the tournament, we have I'm gonna try to name up various people. Anuba Big Pond right there. We have Dante is my whole. I don't know who he is, Dante, but I think I know him. They have D Psych right there. Deus X is in it. WWB Disrespect right there is in it. Edward 350Z is in it. Emo Roar. Emo is in it. Yes, Dragonman. Are you with
that was OBS Assassin. He's very good too.
Okay,
very good strider player.
Yeah, very good strider player. It says, I'm just going through the list right here. Obviously, the list is not in alphabetical order somewhat, so I'm just gonna. We have instrumentals. We have Vasco Dante. He is a MODOK player from the UK. That's actually pretty freaking good.
Oh, I love MODOK players.
Yeah,
but we got Fragger21 right there, which he plays something like Terry Beauregard's team, I believe. We have Goofy Hat Matt. He is a Reddit Marvel player. He's actually pretty good right there. He's from SoCal. He runs Nova Domamu Suma. He's actually pretty good. We got James Samwalker. I know I messed up that name right there. He plays a good variety of teams, but he's probably going to play Zero May Cry, I'm guessing. We have Living Legend right there, pretty good player from Michigan right there. We have Joey D right there. We have Manfred Stass. Oh, yeah, Joey D right there. He's a tournament level player. He's probably one of the people that can actually probably win this tournament right here. Should let you know about that. We have Manfred Stass, aka Watch Lieberman. He's pretty fucking good. OB Assassinator. He is definitely very legit right there. I don't know what he's gonna play, but I know he played Zero Dante Strider right there, so he might play that, or he might play a different team right there. We have IMAS Buttons right there, which is a Texas player right there, which hopefully he can join after like all the devastation that Texas get hit with right there. But he is he plays a variation of Apology Man's team, I believe.
Yeah, he does.
Yep, we got Tayson right there who plays I believe Zero Dante Nova right there. He's
Nova.
Yep, he puts a pretty good player. DJVest, obviously. Let's see.
Don't forget Ryan LV.
Yeah, Ryan LV, man.
Oh, Ryan LV's in it.
Yeah, he is.
I love Ryan LV so goddamn much.
What's his name right there? Hey, oh, it's Splice
LV.
Splice
LV. Splice LV because he's sponsored now.
Okay, that's actually pretty
My
good.
boy sponsor?
Okay, babe.
He is,
wow.
yeah.
He is actually gonna be. It's probably gonna be him or Ryan, Joey D that's probably gonna win the tournament right there. Yeah.
My money's on Jay Assassin. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, we also have Noah the Prodigy in here. Remember Noah from 2012?
Wait, who's that guy?
Wait, who?
He was like a 12-year-old kid right there.
Who the fuck this guy?
Yeah. No, Noah's back. Yeah. We don't care. Next.
I know. But he had to watch out for his ultimate freaking online hoax strategies. But hey, see, remember, he plays online, so that means he has a very high chance because of Hulk. Okay, then we have Chat Tap right there, Chat Tap, which is he's a fucking low tier god right there, so he has a high chance of winning. We have BCE Caveman right there, which I know he was one of the best players on the PlayStation 3 right there when he was around right there. Says he plays like Nova Sentinel Akuma, I believe.
He does.
That's kind of interesting.
Yep. So I'm trying to see who else is here.
I hear that Terry Bogard told me that he's gonna enter. So
is Terry Bogard going to enter? Oh shit.
Yeah. So we just gotta watch out for him as his last minute intro. It would have been nice to have a Terry Bogard versus Fraga.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hopefully we can have more people that enter right there. Obviously right there we're gonna have obviously right there you have to make sure that the well-known players get seeded well, because obviously they're gonna be probably gonna do it right. Right now they should definitely be seed 1 right there.
He should be on stream, yeah.
Right now be seed 1, Doji probably seed 2 right there, and I can probably help you out with other seeds right there. Yeah, I would say right there we're gonna. Fuck! I forgot about J Dog right there. J Dog is actually gonna be a fucking very good player too. He plays.
Fucking love J Dog.
J Dog's gonna be a good player. Let's see. Trying to see.
So did we finalize the commentaries for this tournament?
Basically we also did change the thing around a bit right there because something come up with the original streamer at the moment. One of the second streamer that we usually had right there is actually now going to be someone else because he has to do with a medical issue with his family. So I have to find out quick, or you can post it in the chat room real quick so we know.
Yeah, let me do it right now.
So it's no longer going to be Nerd?
No, Nerd's going to be in it right there. It's Reaper that's not going to be in it.
Oh, I would love to carry with him. Well, I mean, I know that Sonderline is going to be with him, but while he's in the match, I would like to take over.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, Lord Kasama will actually be the second streamer right now.
There we go.
Yep. And since he's not going to be in it, I believe Draco Man, Blue, and then who was the other one going to be in the mainstream? and then Gloria Sama, myself, and then the main person for the first stream right there is going to be the commentator for the second stream. Okay. Okay. So overall, who do you think is actually going to be in? Who's going to?
And top 8?
Yeah, top 8. Basically, give your top 8 right now.
Well, if Ryan LV's going, probably him.
Ryan LV's basically you don't have to give your exact top 8 right there. You can just say that who do you do what's most likely to go top 8, because Ryan LV is the highest chance of going to win it with freaking Joey D. Joey D and Ryan LV is probably going to be the 2 highest chances actually going to win.
Terry Bogard probably is going to be up there.
Terry Bogard definitely.
I want to say J-Dog. Let's see what else.
J-Dog, I would say. Financial Dante right there. Shaq Tap 2 right there can probably get really far along.
What about what do I think? Let me see the list. What about Kaiwan?
Maybe Disrespect will probably be a high chance to get up there too. Deus Ex maybe, depending on how well he does it there.
What depends, yeah.
Yeah, like I haven't seen him play anything, but I also have not seen him play in forever, so I don't want to get bad raps for it. IMS Buttons probably could be do with it. There's actually a lot of good players that actually could have a chance of getting top 8 in this, right?
Soundy Light. You could make top 8. Soundy Light.
Who, Soundy Light?
Yeah.
I don't know. If he doesn't choke, he's good. He'll be there potentially, but you already have records that I've always beaten him no matter what. So his demons right now is just Hagar.
It's Hagar, the pipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot. Rama Samba should have been in this unless he dropped out. Not Rama Samba. I mean Jason Kittle. Jason Kittle was in this unless he dropped out.
I think he dropped out. I don't see him.
Yeah. I think he did drop out. He is a Texas player, so he probably did get affected by Hurricane Harvey, but most likely.
I think so too.
So yeah, I definitely do expect him right there. It sucks that it sucks for Hurricane Harvey right there. Maybe what's his grab to and everything. Is this?
Is it okay if I can give you my wish list here?
Yeah,
for the top 8?
Yeah, sure, that's fun.
Alright, so obviously we're eliminating the 3 main sponsored pro players. So we got Terry Bogard coming in, Ryan LV, and Joey D.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do see Tayson going in.
Yeah, Tayson right there, yep.
I do see... Let's just go with the online people. So I do see... what is it? Sharon Drock going in there. I do see. Let's see. Let me look. Jam. He may go in as a top 8.
He might.
But Jam's in this.
Yeah, yes.
James Walker.
Jam Ash Walker. I thought you said Jan. You know, with the.
Oh no, Jam Ash Walker.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, Jam Ash Walker is definitely one to think. Oh, fuck, Busby is in here too. Fuck, I did not notice Busby was in here. But Busby is a very good freaking. I believe he plays a Triss Sea Viper Stratter.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's actually a pretty legit player too.
Who?
Busby.
Yes.
Yeah, I've totally forgot about Busby right there. Busby is a fucking legit good fucking player, and obviously with that I only know him because I saw him play online right there, and I don't know if I actually have footage of him like that. I have to probably go look when I have it. I should probably just go look real quick. But Busby.
I think we're gonna four top players, sponsored players, and the last 4 will be online players. So I think Jason will be in it. Ambu Big Pun if he doesn't choke. Jamash, whatever his last name is. Well, Jamash Buttons or something like that. What is his name? Jamash Walker, the 0 player. Yeah, Jam Walker.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do see Fraga going in there.
Fraga? You think so?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, unless if you put him first round against Terry Bogard, which everybody wants to see this.
I think everyone wants to see that. You know, they haven't like played yet.
No, did you hear what happened in Texas?
I heard what happened at Texas. Yeah, the tournament.
He ducked down, man. I can't believe he just dodged him the whole time.
Yeah, why? Why, man?
Why? Okay. So basically, the three people that ask you how we win right there is Terry Bogard right there, Ryan LB right there, and Joey D like the most likely people to win the tournament, and then other people are going to be like 59 players that have a very high likely chance to do it depending on what they do in the bracket. Okay, here let's do our freaking dark horse the tournament. Dark horse, who do you think is going to be the guy that's going to come all the way down for being get either second or first place right there? Who do you think right there?
What did you say? Dark horse?
Yeah, dark horse.
What do you mean by that?
You know, basically the underdog right there.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, it's gotta be Jeff. His YouTube thing says the under. So I.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say that anymore.
The underdog of the tournament is fucking JSS. No.
JSS will win the tournament. I'll put my money on it.
I'll put my money on Jeff, and if he loses, he's gonna give me that money.
Okay. Like how much?
Enough for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Collector's Edition.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. I would say my underdogs would be IMS Buttons right there, Busby, or let's see, I would say Obi Assassinator. I think that he's actually gonna have a high chance of doing. I would say freaking Weaver Man right there, but with obviously people when they're gonna play Weaver Man, obviously they're gonna snap out freaking like Iron Fist and kill off as Akuma and Ryu right there. So
wait, who plays Iron Fist?
Freaking Weaver Man right there. Wax Weaver Man.
Oh. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna root for him.
Yeah.
I love Iron Fist.
He's a legit probably one of the best Iron Fists out there.
Anytime Jeff uploads a video that has an Iron Fist in the thumbnail, I'm just like, oh, click, there we go. Yeah. So if you want me to watch your videos, Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you guys do, whatever you guys say, SackTap will be the underdog. He'll be.
Yeah,
he's always on the dog.
Yeah, you can't forget about SackTap. Okay, so let's go on to the next topic of the night, which would be our thoughts on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a whole. Basically, we're gonna talk about our favorite moments for the game right there that has been happening right there. Our favorite tournament moments, favorite character that we love to play right there, favorite characters to watch the tournament. Thoughts on Vanilla right there and thoughts on Ultimate right there. Basically, okay, let's go with our personal moments right there. There's so many freaking moments right there that actually cannot count. I say my personal best moment right there is like there was a moment back when I was playing Dave Naughty. I don't know if you ever heard of Dave Naughty. He's a freaking player that plays Wesker, Sentinel, Doom. He did like the freaking Marlon Pie incoming he did on Yipes back in that video when there was a set that Yipes and like a Marlon Pie did right there that Marlon Pie had an insane fucking incoming mix up against him with that like we would never block right there, and he did that on me and I was able to block it and I was able to come back on him because how freaking it was an amazing fucking block that I did right there. I'm probably gonna look it up because it's actually. If you actually know that freaking incoming mix-up right there, that is so fucking hard to do, hard to actually freaking see it, because that thing has like multiple layers on top of it right there.
Probably seen it, but I can't remember what it looks like.
Okay, I will post it in the chat right there so you can see it. And I also will play it in the video so you can know what I'm talking about too.
I also do have a video too I want to share too.
Okay, first let's say Dave Naughty.
Go in the main chat room, or what is it going in?
The main chat room.
Okay. But my personal favorite moment, Probably one of the. I can't think of. There's one that I can't remember.
Which one?
Well, I can't remember which one. Like is my all-time favorite, but I know there was one that was really really good. But one of my best is back on the Iron Fist for a sec. When Justin Wong was playing Iron Fist, and he was fighting some guy who was just doing some typical Nova team.
I remember that.
He does just Nova punch. She Nova punches him, and then he's like, he taunts fucking Justin Wong. It's not even fair. What are you even doing? This man has won more tournaments than you have years in your life. Why the fuck would you ever taunt him? And then, of course, he comes back and destroys this little fuck. Like, what the fuck? Why would you ever do that?
You should have done that, buddy boy.
Okay.
This time, let's check out this video.
That was the most fucking most freaking combo talking thing you can ever happen in a tournament.
Wait, what the fuck even happened in this video, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Alright, here he goes.
Okay,
he's gonna come in. What? How did he block that?
He blocked it.
That is a crazy fucking
holy shit!
incoming.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's crazy.
That block right there was freaking like I couldn't believe I actually blocked it right there.
How the fuck you block that?
Says I remember seeing that when it happened right there, and then I was like, wait, he's about to do the Mall and Pie mix up right there. Hopefully I can block this. And it's like, I mean that is like one of my best blocks I could probably ever do right there. I says that one right there was like probably one of my best ones. Obviously, right there's like other things too, like there's. Says I'm trying to remember like all the other things that
can I go next?
Sure.
I have a video of me like doing a Nemesis comeback. There we go.
Is your favorite moment your own comeback?
Yes, my own comeback.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you were. I guess he did say your favorite moment. So yeah, that's good. I think I've seen this video.
I think you did.
I think I took. Yeah, fucking.
Alright, okay. Let me. I'm just gonna put this in the.
God, I hate Zero so fucking much.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the thing right here so people can see it.
Yeah, at the very end of the island.
Oh my god, Nemesis' fucking command throw is too fucking busted.
It is.
Full screen jumps. Oh, Strider's dead as fuck, dude.
Yes. Yeah, that was my very moment probably to making those Nemesis comebacks.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, Jeff, I'm 100% sure you've had some better than it.
I do, but there's like a lot. I can't even like remember all of them. Yeah.
Definitely legit comeback right there.
Fucking one-shot Strider, holy shit.
What about you, DJVest?
One of my favorite moments of playing this amazing game is that I am well known and forever well known as the no life, no X Factor Haggard comeback against CJ Showstopper. And this is at a tournament, but I will not say the name.
Can we pull this clip up? Anyone got the clip of this comeback?
We don't want to mention the name of the tournament because it was the worst tournament that ever existed.
How bad was it? Wait, when was this?
So
it was so bad.
I'm talking about the let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach.
Oh my god, you know that one?
Wait.
I want to see this clip.
Oh.
I want to see this Hager come back.
I just found it right there.
Did you find it? I'm looking for it right now.
Send out the link.
Yep. Okay. It's definitely he's definitely right with that. It's definitely one of the worst known tournaments right there.
Yeah, it's at a place that you don't want to talk about.
It's definitely one of the most worst known tournaments right here.
Oh, wait, what was the name of the tournament? You're not gonna tell us.
We will keep.
Okay, how about this? Do you know the tournament that freaking what's this? No. Yeah, it's the same tournament, but it was a different year. Remember the tournament where freaking F-Champ fucking got fucking lost to a Arthur player because he got Dark Phoenix and
I remember that. Okay.
No, that's not it.
I thought it was.
Oh, it's not.
No, you were talking about Devastation and he lost to Arthur.
Okay.
No.
Okay, how about this? It sounds like Devastation.
Ah.
Send us the link.
You know what? Zerms is watching it, so it's okay. Just take his word for it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We can't. Let's just say that there was no prize. Oh God, you had to put it in there.
The prize is the glory.
There was no prize? What?
There was no prize whatsoever.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
It's because of how it was a badly run tournament right there.
That was literally no prize? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Apparently, let me tell you this.
What was the only story behind this?
DJ, is your team just my spirit team?
Huh?
I feel like this is the kind of team that I would play just fucking around with Jeff.
Which team?
Wolverine, Super Scroll. Oh, he's got Sentinel. I'm a big fan of Sentinel. We'll just put Hagar in there.
Well, I mean, you just gotta well, he beat me, right? But I did 2 comebacks with just Hagar against his full health team. You just gotta go in the middle of the video or something like that.
All right.
But I can tell you, let me give you a quick history on this. The reason why there was no prize money for the first place is due to the fact that he supposedly had to pay the fire marshal.
Oh, is it because there was too many people in the
venue?
No, he was just using the money for his own benefit.
Oh, okay. Oh my God! And you're saying you made this comeback? Oh, he was doing the Magneto fucking repulsion against. Oh damn.
Oh,
you got it, Magneto.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad. Is this? Okay, basically, I gave you a hint right there. It sounds like what I said earlier.
Nice read.
It was back in 2012. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, when no one knew any much of the combos.
No one knows any much of the combos. No one knew the specific mashups really. What you're actually supposed to do against characters and stuff like that. So okay, I believe Jacob I did it. DJVest I did it. Did you do one? My name.
Oh, he already did.
Okay, then let's go.
Yeah, he already did.
Okay, let's go on to favorite tournament moments. Okay, I actually mentioned this so much right there. It's the tournament. It's the moment that I got into freaking Marvel that I loved freaking seeing high level Marvel is because it was that Tron comeback that Pierre Barra did in the Grand Finals of Vanilla Marvel.
Oh my God, that is such a good one.
I love that one.
Yeah,
is that the one where you finish? Wait. Am I thinking of is that the one where Dark Phoenix with the level 3 command grab?
Yes.
Oh fuck, that's my favorite clip. I think that's my favorite snippet of Marvel of all time. It's just that part. Just fucks them up.
And it shows a classic video, man.
I know. There's that one is my favorite freaking thing of all time. Even though there's so many more right there. The double overhead that Justin Wong did in 2014 right there against Flocker. Freaking his comeback against freaking Chris G in 2014 too.
I remember that one.
So it's the freaking the choke that Chris G did against F-Champ right there that made F-Champ win the like freaking Evo Grand Finals. You know, because he like if we won it, he won Evo. It says, says there's so many freaking good fucking Evo moments right there. The freaking moment where like Marn perfects Chris G right there, and fucking he goes to the audience and fucking say bow to me after he beats Chris G right there. There's so many fucking good moments, but like freaking the Pia Barrog Tron comeback moment is still my favorite moment of all time, because that basically helped me get into like watching Marvel and actually care for freaking high level Marvel play.
Any clip of fucking Dark Phoenix just getting taken out right at the beginning by something awesome is just great.
It is.
Yeah. I think we should consider that the most memorable.
Yeah, that is.
Top
that is definitely
number one.
Yeah, that was
considering it's a vanilla clip.
It is.
It's vanilla clip. So remember, if you didn't remember, Vanilla Phoenix is like one of the best. It was the best character in the game.
She was.
Yeah, because she was basically, if you did hit her on incoming right there, she would immediately went right out right there, because she's very hard to hit right there. She can easily keep it away. Her projectile game was so broken right there that her like homing spear actually didn't go away if you hit her. She can throw multiple projectiles at once right there. She can block after throwing projectiles. So she was very freaking hard to actually deal with right there. The only way you actually could actually deal with her is either doing one of the only few like freaking anti-Phoenix setups, which only happened with Spider-Man or Super Skrull in the game, which were very hard to freaking do. Or basically chipping her on snapping and chipping her out using like Dormammu's ball super, and basically kill her before she gets 5 bars. That is like reason why people were hyped when that happened, because she was very hard to kill at that, and she was obviously one of the most broken characters in the game. That with Wolverine right there, and also Dante. Which we will go into that when we go to the vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3 section.
Okay. Can I go next?
Sure.
I have a 3 videos I want to share. The first one is Iron God vs. Wei Wei. This is one of my favorite matches to watch.
Oh, Iron God vs. Wei Wei?
Yeah.
What was that? That was when
the Pasadena Regionals.
What?
The Pasadena Regionals.
Oh,
yeah.
First round, first match.
When I got freaking destroyed freaking Ray Ray, I forgot.
I love that moment.
Oh wait, what tournament's this from?
It was Snake Tits Pasadena Regional.
Pasadena, yes. Oh my! Watching this one was fucking incredible.
It was.
It was definitely. Since I remember that basically Ray Ray could not do anything against him right there. Because he never deal with a fucking 4-player ever. There was no 4 players except for there was only one 4-player in.
I mean, it's really hard to get Thor experience, when you can't run into both of them.
Yeah, there's only 2 4 players. One is on the E. There's.
There's a guy from Japan.
No. There's at least freaking 4 to 5 players out there. There's him right there. There's Source. There is Pikachu, and there's a guy from the East Coast, but I think he may have gave up. And then the opposite guy from, Abigail. Abigail also plays him too. There's
that was also Steenberger.
Yeah, Steenberger right there. There's only
if you forget any FGC highlights, uploaded a Thor compilation, so check that if you forgot any.
Yeah. Basically, there's not a lot of 4 players. That's what I've been referring to. Because 4, he is actually a pretty decent character. He's not that bad right there, but he can, if you know how to actually play against 4 right there. He can't open up people that well. He has to use the assist right there, and also you can easily airfall him. So he has to use assist to actually help him approach. But with the new 4, I think the new 4 and Infinite right there actually looks pretty fucking good. But we will get to Infinite later on tonight. Okay, yeah. that freaking so SoCal is probably one of the best 4 players in the world at the moment, right there. The only other people that I actually could have, but maybe a better 4, maybe is probably Pikachu, or I actually have not seen Steamburger, so I can't give an opinion on Steamburger. But I know
he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Steamburger's too good.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, it's Pikachu and Iron Gun are probably the best 4 players right there. Okay. What about you, DJVest? Your favorite tournament moments?
Oh yeah, I also have another one too.
Oh, yeah.
Go right ahead.
The one Quiz G versus Joey D from EVO 2016.
Ooh. One of the worst EVOs so far.
It is. It was.
Yo, whatever happened to the Shadow?
The Shadow.
The guy who showed up at the end of 2016 who was like, "You gotta fight me."
Yeah, the ghost
You got the ghost. What happened? He didn't even. I was so disappointed. I wanted him to just show up and have some shitty team. And I'm like, oh, just be garbage at the game, dude.
It looked like
top 10 disappointments in Marvel history. That guy.
Yeah.
No, but but what's awesome about that is that guy, when he walked up to Chris G, that it just reminds me that after you beat Bison in Street Fighter 2,
yeah,
Akuma comes out as Shadow.
He's fucking Akuma.
I was like, yo, we're going to we're going to extra mile on this.
You're not really the champion, and I think that's what he is. I think he didn't have a mic, but pretty sure what he said was, like, from other people saying stuff, is that he says, "You're not really the champion until you've beaten me." It's like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. Anyways, let's continue right there. Yeah, that was definitely a very good match because Chris Sabely came back, I guess Joey D right there, and but basically was able to. That match was like one of the deciding factors that helped Chris G winning right there, overall right there. Okay, next DJVest. What tournament moment was your favorite?
Are we talking vanilla or just?
Well, you can talk either.
Just,
you can talk either right there.
It's either one.
All right, here's one. This is one of my favorites. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh shit! I forgot Daigo played Marvel vs. Capcom.
Daigo just makes CJ Showstopper really pissed off.
I mean, oh yes, that was like one of the best. Yes, that was the best one right there.
Oh my god, dude! I love 10 frames per second.
No joke, man. I was right there when that happened. I was like, "Yo, this guy is pissed."
What did Showstop? What happened to Show?
Yeah.
Well, and mind you, back then it was just under Ustream, and quality was ass, like always, and we didn't have much to suffer, right? But it was a 2 out of 3 game, so Daigo just pulling that comeback out of his ass, that was like one of the best things I've ever seen live.
I know that's like the shows how that was like. Anyone fucking would have been so fucking salty right there. But anyone who actually had a half decent mind right there that actually knows that's the fucking super of a fucking Phoenix. He could have won if he just super right there, but he must have committed to a button that he could have canceled the super with. If he pressed the ass right there, obviously he could have figured he could have canceled the super, but I don't know why.
Does Daigo even know how to play Marvel? Wasn't there a video of Justin Wong teaching him how to play Marvel? Like not too long.
No, but
that was like a couple months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped playing Marvel a long while right there because obviously right there he was trying to focus on Street Fighter 4.
Oh yeah, he's doing Dante stuff. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but let me tell you this. But Daigo, he was sponsored at that time for Mad Catz, so he signed a contract that he had to join in the Marvel community.
Okay. Can we say Rip Mad Catz real quick?
Rip Mad Catz. Yep.
Rip Mad Catz.
Yeah, right. Rest in peace, Mad Catz.
Rest in peace, Mad Catz.
Walk back 4. Oh boy.
Yep.
But at the time, see, Daigo was making top 8. He went to NCR. He got top 8 over there at and lost to Flo. So he was doing good.
Flo won the tournament right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was top 8. It was just vanilla Marvel back in the day.
Yeah, no, but Flo won a fucking Marvel tournament right there. You have to remember that.
Oh right.
Whoa. Flo got pissed at me when he was streaming Killer Instinct because we ran into each other on ranked and I was playing fucking some guy, I don't remember, but he just got pissed off. I love Flo.
Yeah, I know.
Right. And another thing, there was a time that Japan was taking over Marvel. Tokido was winning every single tournament on the East Coast. He used to run Wolverine, Sentinel, Phoenix.
I don't remember that, huh?
Oh yeah, remember that with the Vanilla, like basically like Vanilla Sentinel right there had like a ton of amount of health right there. Wolverine had a Vanilla Berserker Slash that is invincible on it, so that means you cannot interact with Wolverine from it. So that means you had to freaking block. You had to block right there, or use an invisible assist right there that has to like make Wolverine respect you, like Hagar right there or Tron. Because like basically, even though that Berserker Slash was negative on block right there, he can easily cancel into super right there and freaking do it. But that freaking move, that Berserker Slash was a free get in move right there on one of the scariest characters in the game right there. He had easy fucking to do damage right there, and he had basically that Berserker Slash move right there made like Wolverine fucking good. That's because he can wreck fucking teams in fucking 2 hits. Well, X Factor was fucking so powerful in the game with that. He can kill off two characters with one level 1 X Factor. He basically was one of the best characters in the game, hands down.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I do miss the old fashioned Chris G team that he had. He was started winning every single tournament.
Which one? Wesker, and Hawkeye? Oh.
No, Ryu, Wesker, Ami.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I remember that right there. Yep, remember that right there. Obviously, right there, he like Ryu was not a freaking good character right there. Like Wesker doesn't really get anything about Ami assist right there, really, because like it still skills the fuck out of his combo. Yeah, but Christy loves Christy things right there. Okay. Obviously, we talked about all the freaking tournament moments right there. So let's go to our thoughts on. Let's go to our favorite characters and favorite characters to watch in the tournament. Obviously, I have like 3 to 4 characters that I love freaking playing right there. I love Felisa. Felisa's like one of my favorite characters right there. I love her design right there. Love it right there. Hagar. Hagar, I didn't care for it. Then I actually played him. Then I actually fucking loved him. Like Arthur, because I freaking played with ghouls and with super ghouls and ghosts, like the super ghouls and goblins. I obviously used freaking save states at it because I'm not gonna try to fucking beat the game and lose my sanity normally. I just loved the design right there, but in fucking vanilla he was so fucking bad. Like he had no fucking movement or whatever right there. The only thing he had going to him was his fucking up a free ass factor shenanigans.
Oh shit! I just got to the point in the Daigo versus Showstopper where he just kills Dark Phoenix with the. I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I just got hit by that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And then obviously right there, I love Dumamo. Dumamo actually is a fucking really fucking cool design character, and Dumamo is actually a perfect fit. I say it's good thing that Arthur got actually buffed right there, so I actually could play him. I actually love him. Hagar fucking got actually fucking good right there with. He just got fucking an OTG right there, and he fucking is actually a fucking playable character now. He says they also nerfed his alert assist, which was definitely fucking needed, I think, because we never did not need an invisible assist in the game at all. Says, but freaking hell, he was like Hagar, Felisa, Arthur, and Dumamo are my favorite characters I actually play right there, and also Phoenix.
Nice.
But Phoenix right there is definitely a very not well designed character right there because he obviously his other phones right there are basically like not as good character. That's because how good his Tenenbaum mode is right there. Like obviously right there, but yeah. But basically, he definitely needed like some more designs to actually properly use them like there. But freaking hell, like those 4+5 characters right there, I fucking love playing right there.
I love Iron Man so goddamn much. I started maining Iron Man like a year ago when Marvel came on Xbox One. I love what his combos are so sad. It's something about the way he moves and like the sounds that he makes when he does like his combos with his fly and his heavy punch and dash heavy punch. It's like because he's similar in functionality to fucking Magneto, and he's so much fun to play, so much fun to watch. So Shumagorath, I always love seeing me some Shumagorath. Super good, and Iron Fist. So those are my guys right there.
Alright, can I go next?
Sure.
Well, if you watch my videos and whatnot, you already know what characters I use.
Yeah.
I use Ghost Rider, Felicia, Nemesis.
You dare touch me!
You dare touch me!
Yeah.
Well, let's see. For Ghost Rider, I like his comic books for one, and I like his playstyle. He's like a mix between like Dawson and Omega Red from X-Men.
Yes.
For Felicia, I like playing as her. She's my wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you got
DJVest like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Anyways, for Nemesis, I like big bodies. I like big body characters, like Hugo and whatnot. So, yeah. And the same thing with Hagar too. So, yeah.
Yep.
Big bodies.
Okay,
big bodies.
Okay,
go next.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know the Super Scroll was not the character by choice. It was by force.
But the secret comes out.
Oh.
It was by force.
Local man forced to play Super Scroll.
Gotta get better, man. What's the story behind that?
Well, okay. I was playing... Vanilla started. I started using Magneto Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
And my last character, I was just whoever. I didn't care. I had Wesker on the side. But it was just mainly Magneto Sentinel because I wanted to keep Marvel 2 alive.
Yep.
In some sort. One day I see this one guy at, if you guys ever know Online Tony, one of the best Seth players in the Street Fighter 4 era.
Yes, I know him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I used to live next door to him. And one day he told me, hey, check this character out. This guy has all ambiguous close-ups that you need. It's just like Blanca. So I'm like, Blanca?
Okay, Blanca?
I'm like, Blanca from... Oh, wait a minute. Blanca in Marvel? Wait, what? Because, you know my whole history of Street Fighter 4, I played my main Blanca. So I was like, I needed something ambiguous and to piss people off.
Super Scroll.
So he told me, play Super Scroll. I spent 8 hours at his house. He forced me to complete mission mode. He forced me to play online. He forced me to do so much crap that I stuck with Super Scroll. Why? Because I was pissing people off.
Dude, I piss everywhere.
Meter smash, so on and so forth. So, Super Scroll was, I ended up liking him, and, well, there you have it.
Yep.
But I hated him at first.
Oh.
Okay.
It was forced.
Okay.
101 super does fucking 1 billion damage. Here you go.
Yep. Okay. Inferno. He loves you. Oh,
What I do miss about Super Scroll is she loves me. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was just more salt to the opponents who's getting hit with Inferno.
He loves me.
Okay. Okay, next we're gonna talk about our favorite tournament characters that we would love to see in tournament. Obviously, right there, we probably would love to see the characters that we play as right there, but there's a couple of freaking characters that we love freaking seeing in tournament right there. I actually would really like to see good freaking Felisas, and even though there's only one like Felisa player out there, which is Dr. Salt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously love to freaking see freaking the Phoenix Wright players. And the Phoenix Wright players right there, everyone wants to see fucking good Phoenix Wright players, unless they like someone had a traumatic experience against an online Phoenix player, and they loathe the fucking character for some reason.
Jacob, fucking Jacob.
No, wait. It actually is. Oh my God, it's Andre right there, because remember that match right there? He like fought against Mr. Poop Punch.
Oh my God, I know that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yes, yeah. So it's Mr. Food Punch right there. Oh yeah, fuck. I actually would like to actually see if I wonder if Mr. Food Punch actually would come back to the game. Says I actually missed him. Yeah, but yeah, obviously right there, like very good Phoenix Wright players right there. I would love to fucking see good Phoenix Wright players. Okay, other characters I actually like to see. I actually do love seeing freaking Super Skull right there. Actually Super Skull players right there. I actually love seeing high Super Skull combos. The actual legit fucking like swag Super Skull combos like that. Like Scrub Tex, I love seeing the Super Skull.
Oh yeah.
Scrub Tex, I love seeing the Super Skull. And he uses the most unorthodox team ever. Fucking Skull, Spencer, MODOK. Who fucking uses that team?
No one.
And he is a fucking good ass fucking player. He fucking can kill you off any one touch. He's fucking a godlike player. I actually would love to see him more. Okay, okay. What characters do you like to see in freaking tournament, guys?
I was just gonna say Super Scroll MODOK. I hate playing MODOK. I hate playing MODOK more than anything. He's so fucking obnoxious to play, but goddamn, do I love seeing him. And then the fucking Analyze Cube combo. Those things are super cool.
Yeah.
I love seeing good Phoenix Wright players like do that shit, but God, I fucking hate playing against Phoenix Wright because it's like, I'll put up this. I'm pretty sure the shield health is like freaking 7,500,000 or some shit, and it's like I can just
it's
in the middle of it. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit, but that's quite a bit for a shield. And then you stand in the center of it, and like I'll dash down to try to hit you, and then right before I dash down, he calls in Maya, and I'm about to hit him, and then Maya comes in block. I hit Maya, and then he gets hit me free. It irritates me. And then you get into turnabout mode, and it's like, here's the finger.
Yep.
Can I go next?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like to see some of my favorite characters I like to watch is Fall, Spencer, Rocket Raccoon, Nemesis, MODOK, and I think the last one. I want to say Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Impact Bomb.
Oh shit! I forgot to say Iron Fist. Iron Fist is always fun.
Oh yeah, Iron Fist obviously because obviously, like Iron Fist combos are just hype right there. Even though his basic combos are like mostly the same thing right there, but like
they're cool. They're fun to watch.
The freaking hit right there, it's hype. Okay, DJVest, you're last up.
Yeah, my favorite to watch is one of the players that I like to see constantly is Brian Kusuroko, something like that. He plays all Team Street Fighter, which is Ryu.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Also, you know what? I actually have it on. I love seeing good Chun-Li players. Fucking good Chun-Li players.
Rhino.
Yeah. There's only one freaking well-known Chun-Li player, but there's also lug things right there. There's Demon Hato, and it's probably a couple. There's Brian Vito right there. I'm fucking up his name, but yeah, good Chun-Li players are very fucking good too.
And Chun-Li is so crazy good.
I like to see honest gameplay, but Team KBR or anybody with Hulk Hagar, it's just beautiful. It's honest.
Beautiful.
There's no Virgil, no zeros, no anything.
All right.
Proves that we have a chance. We have hope.
Yeah.
Can I say something about the KBR team?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I like watching it, and I like when it happened. It was super hype, but it's like when people go like, "Oh, I cannot believe that he won with such a weird team." It's like, it's not that weird of a team. You've got an entire team full of these gigantic guys with gigantic hitbox with armor and all this shit. And fucking Hagar, he's got the lariat. The lariat is ridiculous. People don't give lariat enough credit for how ridiculous it is.
It is.
But you can end a block. And with lariat, like you can just mash lariat out, and it will beat them almost every other fucking time. You have to respect it.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's like
And you just get overwhelmed with Thor with the Sentinel. I mean, not Thor. Hagar, Hulk with Sentinel assist, and it's like ridiculous. And I love KBR. I love watching it. He was always super hyped. But like people will go like, "Oh, fucking KBR has like the worst team, and he won." It's like. It's not the worst team. It's good. It's a good team.
It's a high tier team. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, that's why I love Team KBR.
Yep. Anyone wants to see freaking this Hulk wrecking set? Okay.
Also, 2 Hulk have made it to Evo top 8. You have Jan, and you have KBR.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So, there you have it.
There you have it right there. Okay, next we're going to go over the thoughts on Vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then we're going to talk about Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Okay, Vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a unbalanced piece of set.
It was wash.
Yeah, basically, there was like some characters were unplayable with it because how bad they are.
Felicia, Cap.
Yeah, Felicia right there, Captain America. Before they took out his Infinite, Captain America had some play, but then they took out his Infinite, and he was bad. Chris Redfield was bad. Hagar as anything but an assist was bad. Says, frick. There's so many freaking characters that basically couldn't do really anything like that because how bad they are. Let's see. Frick, what are characters were bad? Says, trying to think. Actually, those were the most. But Arthur was fucking horrible. Arthur
It was.
Arthur was fucking horrible right there.
Wii U.
Ryu was pretty bad right there. He's still bad in this version. Says and Thor was fucking bad too. Thor was really bad. Yeah. Says and those were fucking opposite of the bad characters right there. And then the DLC characters were also considered bad just because they were very hard to use characters. And then Doom was actually considered a mid-tier character because he obviously didn't have his foot dive and he had like a couple other changes right there to actually do it. So you have to do like the buck-tooth loop right there, which you have to do the basic combo, then you have the air dash down forward right to the continue combo. You have to do those combos right there to do mid-screen stuff. So obviously right there, they had like a lot of different like things right there. Dormammu was actually a pretty okay character of sorts, except for that he didn't have he couldn't cancel like stuff into other things. Like he can't cancel his 4-8s into projectiles and that. But his flame carpet fucking stayed there no matter what, even if he got hit. That's why he was actually a pretty decent character for it. But he never got really played as much because of Wolverine, his worst matchup in the game. He fucking could not do jack set. Basically, the top 5 in the game was obviously Phoenix, Dante, Wolverine, Wesker, and probably, I think at the end of the game's life, Zero was considered top 5 too.
Was he? Oh. Huh.
Yeah, because
Zero was broken.
Yeah, Zero was obviously very good right there. But that's because
Zero? Oh, I thought you said Zero.
Vanilla Zero was considered very good.
Oh,
right there.
yeah.
I thought you said too. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but basically, Zero and Vanilla right there, like he didn't see much use it till near the end of Vanilla's life when Flocker, when he actually used the Zero, Tron Bond and Phoenix team, that he actually tried to use it there, and it was a very hard freaking matchup for the current best player at the time with it was Viscant, trying to fight his Wesker Hagar Phoenix team. It was a very hard freaking way to counter like that right there. And Zero was actually legit probably a very good character that not a lot of people use right there. Then people like when like Ultimate came around, he got like freaking like changes to there that fought that killed off the character, but actually made the character fucking amazing. But yeah, it was the game was a lot different from back then right there. Obviously right there we didn't have Strider assist. The only good anti-air assist that there was freaking Jam Section, which Dante was also very different too. He had the same damage scaling right there. He can freaking kill you, use level 3, he can kill you, use level 3, and then at the end of the combo be at 5 bars right there. So he can easily freaking basically like he was at the best character that knocked out Phoenix in the game. She-Hulk was actually a very good character just because he had her rappel cancel of crossing light right there. She had a chain slide right there. She was a very good character for the game. Some people actually considered Iron Man probably a little bit better in this thing just because he had better dashes forever in the game, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But I believe people consider him better. Deadpool was not that good right there. Akuma was mainly used to actually chip out people because he had insane freaking damage for level 3 S Factor. Like with his beam right there. His beam does a insane amount of chip.
Don't forget his Tatsu that was basically invincible.
Yeah, Tatsu.
Yeah, Tatsu was fucking amazing right there. He also had the Tatsu Infinite and level 3 S right there that he can just Tatsu you right there for the death right there. And it was an infinite combo that he can do. He still has an infinite combo and level 3 S factor right there, but it's a lot more strict time than that to do. Sentinel right there had his rocket punch was freaking a lot better. He can fucking loop supers with his he can self OTG right there to actually continue the combo, and that right there. There was a lot of freaking broken shit in the game right there, and also a lot of freaking things. That game was definitely unbalanced right there. That's because only freaking let's see, there was 26 characters in the game. Only less than 10 were actually probably tournament viable, because of how the characters are, and that shows that they're how it is. Well, in Infinite right there, freaking over half the cast is viable, so that shows how good how well balanced Ultimate Marvel was.
Well, mind you, go right ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, what's your thoughts about Vanilla Marvel, guys?
Vanilla was shit.
Well, I want to say something real quick regarding about Vanilla and his unbalanced situation. Yeah. Just to let you know that when they finally, after how many years, they finally put Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They took almost a decade.
Yeah.
So they wanted to have a little taste of Marvel 2, glitches, infinites, everything to be put on Marvel 3. Okay, on Vanilla Marvel 3.
Yeah.
So he did have a couple of people from the Marvel 2 boys play the game because, it's broken, everything's all glitched up and so on and so forth. It even has DHC glitch, it has all these, for example, you guys remember the Deadpool Trish Peekaboo glitch?
I remember that.
I remember that.
I'm posting it up right now.
Oh yeah, I did totally forget about the freaking DHC glitch right there, which basically on certain characters you can do like DLCs on another character and resets the damage right there, so you can actually kill off a character off one touch.
Right.
Yeah.
So, see, the point of the game was the point of Vanilla is trying to get the Marvel 2 boys to start merging to something new. Unfortunately, it failed, and that this is why Ultimate Marvel 3 came out. It was mentioned by Combo Fiend at the time, but like Combo Fiend works with Capcom and so on and so forth, so he had to be very discreet and kind of like just break it down for us, to understand and say, oh, okay, that makes sense, But I really did enjoy Vanilla Marvel 3. It was wonderful. I really hated She-Hulk with the full screen slide she had.
Yeah.
I really like to see Justin Wong playing Tron Bonne. It's just it's bringing it back to good old days. Back in the Marvel 2 era that a lot of people use character that you don't see much every day anymore, and so. Ultimate nowadays, you see the same thing over. You see Zero May Cry, you see bunch of zeros, bunch of random people using zeros, and Virgils.
Yeah.
So So if I really, really want to compare, what was the most memorable game that I enjoy, I would say Vanilla. So. Ultimate Marvel 3 is just meant for, we're balanced out. Everybody found the top tier character, everybody's sticking to it, and you see that top 8 every single day.
That's,
Demon.
Okay, actually, I want to put in my point right there. Basically, near the end of Vanilla Marvel 3's life right there, people were actually fighting basically the end game teams right there, because Richard Nguyen right there, basically he found basically the end game team right there, which was Dante, Hagar, Phoenix, because basically how Dante can easily build freaking meter right there, and. Basically, back in the day, Vanilla Dante there had like a lot of different things from him right there. Like he was a more execution heavy character than he is, because to actually do his special moves right there, you have to do a double input right there to actually do it. Like if you wanted like the hammer right there, you have to do close forward twice right there, and then the button right there, so you can actually get the command out. Well, and now you just have to do the command once and then press the button twice right there, which made him so he was a lot harder to use right there because of it. But like he had a lot of fucking broken shit right there. Like his damage scaling and meter build was insane. He had the hammer, which was invincible right there. Like no one wanted to play a good Dante because that hammer meaning that you cannot properly approach him at all, because he can just jump back hammer right there. There's nothing you can do. You had to block that right there, and he was plus on that. So after you fucking use that move, he can easily mix you up right there. Basically, the game at the end right there was was freaking probably broken down to nearly the end of the game's life right there, and that game didn't even last on about 9 months in total. So that's how fast the game was being broken down right there. And it says, and with Marvel Ultimate Marvel right there, it actually took a couple years to actually find the end game type stuff right there, which was basically Zero May Cry right there, Team Nemo right there, and a bunch of other shit right there. It actually took till 2013 or so to actually find nearly the end game stuff right there, because we had Marvel, we had TSC Infinite right there, we had a lot more different things right there to actually do things with it. So it says if the game was actually being broken a lot faster right there, so if the game lasted a little bit longer right there, we would have saw a lot more end game tiers from a lot of players. But since the game didn't last super long right there, we didn't see all the end game teams. Okay.
Well, mind you, just to let you know, Capcom was on a budget. They were going for foreclosure when Marvel 3 came out.
That's probably true right there. And obviously that they wanted to actually update that game more often right there, because of the tsunami that happened in Japan in 2011 right there, they had to basically cancel the DLC plans and try to make a new version of the game, which basically halted any more freaking updates that we had right there besides the one patch that they had like a couple weeks after the game came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 right there, the game is definitely a lot more balanced. There's still broken shit in the game. But instead of having only like 10 or less characters being properly used, probably around like 35 characters, maybe close to 40 characters are actually viable in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like meaning like you can actually use them right there, have actually a chance to winning right there. That's because, you know, you can actually do it. Well, so that means this game's a lot more balanced, and also that means we have a lot more character variety in tournaments. Obviously, with that, we would still see the top tier teams right there. You know, Zero, Dr. Doom, Rozo right there, Dante, you know, Morgan right there, and stuff like that. But it shows that this game has a bigger variety because how more balanced it is. So that means people can actually play their favorite characters they out there and actually have a chance to win right there.
It's more balanced and broken at the same time.
Yeah, more balanced and broken. So that's because since there's more characters that are actually more viable, that means more construction to actually do right there.
Yeah. They made more characters broken, except for instead of just a few broken characters.
Yep, yeah. So yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was actually a pretty balanced game Marvel-wise. It's obviously the most balanced freaking Marvel games out there. Which obviously, you know, how we know how balanced it is right there for the Marvel games right there. It's actually freaking amazing how well balanced Capcom made the game right there. We don't know how well balanced Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's going to be because obviously it hasn't came out yet. But it should actually be at least somewhat balanced. That's because it's more based on probably the team matchup more than character matchups right there. And because obviously right there there's probably going to characters are going to have some characters balance issues with how the character matchup is, because there's always going to be characters matched up. So we will find that out when we actually get the hands in the game in like less than 2 weeks here. Okay, let's go. We talked about Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and we also talked about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Let's talk about the various issues with Infinite right there that has been talking up. We're going to talk about a couple of things right here. Mainly persistently blocking the lockdown meta that people have been discussing right there. I believe PR Borg and some other people are going to be talking about that. Who looks good at the moment to play, and who are we going to play? Proximity blocking right there. At the moment, proximity blocking, if you didn't know, is where, depending on how close you are to your opponent right there, if your opponent pushes a button, your character automatically goes in a guard animation right there. So you will basically be half the blocking right there. So basically, it's mainly like a game.
So even if you're standing still.
Even if you're standing still, it would go into a blocking animation somewhat, because that's how it is right there. That's proximity blocking.
Pretty sure Tekken does that.
Yeah, but proximity blocking is just like in a range right there that your character automatically does a freaking proximity block right there that actually shows that you're in range to do it right there. But at the moment, for what it looks like right there, there might be a issue or bug with the game that's basically has a lot user fucking proximity blocking range that should be normally in the game, which instead of being like a close range to the players that it's actually more full screen wise, which actually might hurt the game a bit because you have to. It's because it's too far away right there, because you can actually throw projectiles, and because of proximity blocking, you'll be stuck there for a moment until after projectile is done. So it's going to be trouble with movement and everything like that, and how to see how the does things. definitely like a thing that we have to see how it plays out right there, see if it's actually broken or not. Like, but at the moment it's been like 50-50 words out there that saying that it should not, possibility should not be like that in the game. Other thing is that we have to actually see how the game plays out before we actually say we have to fix that right there.
All right.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
Well, like it's a thing. I'm like when I first saw proximity blocking, I was like, I thought it was like just the kind of thing where if you're holding down and block and someone does a move and you get within a certain range, you're gonna start going into the blocking animation. Like if someone's like far away but close enough to where their jab is kind of close, you'll automatically start blocking. But then what you just said just now is even if like would it even work if you were moving forward? That's probably the big issue. Does it work if you're moving forward? Would you go into proximity block?
Well, we don't know that yet. Right there. It only showed us like a clip right there of of how far the character was spacing right there. So we don't know if it works by moving forward right there or standing still.
Well, if it does turn out to be like, oh, I can just stand still and it'll auto block, if that's how it's gonna like turn out, I'm like 99.9% sure that Capcom's just be like, oh, okay, this isn't working like it's supposed to. Fuck that, we're just gonna take it out.
We'll find out about that soon enough to see if we do it, and if proximity blocking is actually gonna be a really big issue or not.
That sounds kind of interesting, I have to say.
Yep, definitely. Okay, next we're gonna have the lockdown meta. At the moment, right there, a couple of the pro players that we know that played other games, they're saying that right now the basically the meta for the game for the first couple of weeks is going to be lockdown meta, where basically the characters that have long-lasting moves right there, or super moves right there, are basically going to be abusing so that people use it right there, put your opponent on block stun, they tag in another character, and basically they do high-low mix-ups right there to actually open up the characters.
Yeah,
which basically, I definitely do agree that that's probably going to be the meta for the rest right there.
It's a thing in Marvel 3 though. It's the same, like putting in fucking Sentinel assist or putting in missile assist. It's similar, but but you gotta spend a bar to do it, and you only have 4 bars, and combos won't like one-touch kill, so it's not gonna be that big of an issue. I don't think it's gonna be obnoxious from the first like week, but like it's not gonna be that bad.
Yeah, it's probably just going to be an analysis a bit right there, and probably some people are going to get annoyed for it right there, but I think it is going to be like annoying right there, and then but obviously people are going to find the next thing to get up command about and go to that next thing. Yeah. Okay. Next we're going to talk about who looks good in the mod. Basically, characters that we actually like to actually play. Obviously right there we have our mains right there that are coming from the previous games right there. Like I have Hagar, I have Ghostwriter, I have Hagar, I have Arthur right there. There's Dormammu. Then we have Jacob, as he has Ghostwriter, he has Nemesis right there.
Jeff's got so many characters in this game that are just coming back.
Yeah, I'm like surprised. Why is Nemesis coming back? Like, okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's basically a lot of players are good right there, but obviously, like I think the couple player that like probably the best characters to actually look out for is definitely Zeta. Dormammu is probably gonna be very good right there.
Zero, Dante
and Zero. Yep, I would say Thor would probably be very good right there. And then any character that has probably a good lockdown type move would probably be at least good for the first couple of weeks until we figure out more about the game. So I would definitely say that Dormammu, Zeta, Zero, Dante will probably be like probably the most played characters at the beginning of the game right there. I think of that being like they're probably going to be like definitely like some of the top tier characters like for the game at the moment. So what do you think, guys?
I think there's going to be a lot of Ultrons. Definitely.
Ultrons, yeah.
Well, only because he looks super cool, and also because he has assist drones, and people this back.
Yeah, like Ultron. I totally forget about Ultron right there. Ultron right there is probably a lot of people are probably going to be definitely playing him, and since he has his own mini assist right there, I would definitely think that he will probably be definitely pretty good right there. Oh yeah, also I forgot Iron Man would probably actually be very good too right there. Iron Man is actually probably going to be somewhat like Magneto, and obviously we're going to have a new Magneto, and also he has like his photon cannon right there, which has a big freaking rockdown line, so he's obviously probably going to be very good too.
Oh, Nova is like Magneto too. Yeah.
True. Nova's probably like.
And you got Captain Marvel. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna fill that kind of. She's got like typical. She's got a beam.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's got beam super, so you can do lockdown. She's got like that grab hit move that you can tag it. You can tag in someone right when she does it, and then set up for an easy setup.
So we're gonna find out who's pretty good soon, but obviously that's what we think about. Okay, next we're gonna do who we will play. Obviously, Hagar, Arthur, Zeta, Dormammu. Those are the ones I'm probably definitely gonna be playing. Jacob.
For me, Ghost Rider, Nemesis, Ultron, Thanos, and Hagar. Yeah.
Yep. DJVest.
I'm an Iron Man boys, man.
Iron Man? Ooh.
Iron Man!
And who else?
Iron Man boys, due to the fact that I've played, I already got firsthand how to do all that combo with the searchlights and
You did?
how to also use the smart bombs, and smart bombs has this kind of like ricochet thing every time you use your unibeam. So it's Iron Man boys for me.
Hagar.
And who? Oh yeah, Iron Man and Hagar.
Oh no!
Spider-Man looks like a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm actually going to put Hagar to rest for a little while.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, but here the thing, you gotta hear me out. So I have to play Iron Man due to the fact that he's one of my top all-time favorite Marvel characters.
Fair enough.
Also, his mobility is Magneto, as Zerms mentioned earlier.
Yep.
And I love Ultron due to the fact that, the Avengers movie, James Spader was Ultron. So, that makes sense. I like it,
Yep.
Also, Thanos.
Thanos,
I've seen Champ playing Thanos, and it's just amazing. And I'm going to be using a little bit of a Hawkeye for a while. Because after what Combo Fiend did, it's just dirty and amazing at the same time.
Damn.
Okay. So you're going to see me in that for a while. Yep. And then I'll go back to Hagar.
Yep, okay.
At some point, okay.
At some point right there. Okay, last topic of the night right there, which is going to be Street Fighter V. There's actually two topics, so never mind about that, which would be Menat, and then the V-trigger system changes that are rumored to actually come in the game by Akira. Basically, Menat. Menat is definitely a very interesting character that she is a highly technical combo application to have it with V-trigger that plays similar to Rose and Downsome right there with her basically long range normals right there, her minimum projectile attacks right there with moves that she actually has Rose's slide right there. She has Rose's anti-air move right there. She has Rose's freaking sword soul spear. I forgot the name right there. But yeah,
which one?
Satellite.
Soul Satellite. Fuck. Yeah, yes. She has Soul Satellite right there, and then obviously right there she has like Dawson-like moves right there with her standing heavy, like standing roundhouse right there, crossing roundhouse right there, like standing medium punch. And she has a lot of freaking good freaking normals because of that. And obviously right there, she's a very execution heavy type character, depending on others right there. So basically, you need to know your combos with it to actually do any type of combats with her. But she looks amazing right there. Her reveal trailer was amazing right there, and I actually really fucking just damn, I actually need to fucking try her out. She's actually very fun right there, but obviously you need to have the execution right there to actually properly use it right there to actually make sure that her V trigger is actually being used properly.
Yeah, you do.
So what do you guys think? Have you played like a Manat yet?
I play a bit of Manat. She's pretty fun.
Yeah, I played her too. It's her backstory is apparently she's Rosa's student.
She is.
Master,
I did it! I killed this guy!
basically, she's definitely a very freaking cool character. Probably one of the best female design characters right there. Obviously, right there, Colin right there, no one really cared about Colin. She was actually pretty cool, but when she actually played her right there, she was actually pretty dope. But Manat right there was actually a pretty fucking fun character to actually use right there. So I definitely enjoyed that, and basically Capcom actually definitely did something good with this character. So, I believe a lot of people actually started playing the game again because of Manat. Then they immediately stopped playing the game after they realized, oh yeah, I'm playing Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay. Let's go to the last topic of the night, which is the V-Trigger system changes that rumor that happened. As you know, a leak or so ago there, it was discovered by basically a modder called a data miner called Kira that basically looks like there's actually going to be some changes coming on, maybe to when Super Street Fighter 5 happens right there, that it's rumored to happen at Capcom coming to get revealed at the thing, which basically talks about there's a bit value where you can actually change V triggers, and basically there's also a possibility of being the V series getting changed and V reversal getting changed. With the V reversal, I think it might be I might have been misremembering out there, but I know that there's a rumor that the V trigger and V skill that will actually change right there for some characters, and actually make it so that there's a big variety of stuff, which is definitely very good because a lot of characters V triggers and V skills right there. Some V skills right there are useless in the game right there. Armika's V skill right there. Basically, no one uses right there except for as the combo right there. Other characters are very freaking needed right there for the thing. Vega right there. Vega, his V trigger is actually pretty good because it allows him to get extra damage right there for him. But his V skill is very hard to use it there. Ken's V trigger is one of the best V triggers in the game. Not V skills right there. V skills in the game was one of the best V skills in the game. They have a lot. If they can actually make it so that you can choose V triggers and V skills in the game, will actually change the whole dynamic of a lot of the matchups in the game.
It would.
And also, if they actually change critical arts right there, we would actually love to actually have a matchup dependent critical arts again right there, because that actually is pretty fucking good right there. Because a lot of people actually want to have more variety in the game with it, because obviously having one critical art slows it right there, and people are expecting that there's going to be more critical arts in the future too with the update of Super Street Fighter 5, and that's going to happen right there. And also there's probably going to be rumored of our arcade. There's going to be a new arcade mode, and also a new cinematic story mode too. That's going to be rumored that's going to happen too. It's obviously right there, if they actually can do something that actually fix the major issues in the game with it, which it's going to be unlikely because obviously they're trying to put more content in the game, so they're not going to try to fix the major issues in the game. Which obviously there's a lot of issues in the game that make the people not want to play the game, because basically some characters are very V trigger dependent right there, that basically you get hit once right there, you lose the game right there most of the time right there because of 50-50 mix-ups. People hate playing against 50-50 mix-ups really, because there's not even It's because it's not a fun way to actually play the game. No one likes to freaking play a guessing game. They want to actually like know what to do in certain situations like that, and they don't expect the situation like there. They would learn how to actually do it next time. Yeah. There's a lot of freaking things that actually freaking do that they need to fix in the game. Hopefully with the Super Street Fighter 5 update right there, it fixes a lot of things with the game like that. But obviously we have to see what do it, and hopefully the V-Trigger change actually does help out a bit right there, because one of the main graphs right there is like some of the V-Triggers and V skills of the game are like some of them are very fucking good and some of them are very bad. Yeah, because obviously right there we have Urian's V-Trigger, which obviously is like amazing V-Trigger, and then we have freaking Fang's V-Trigger. It's like, okay, he does more poison now, and now he can do special moves, so it's obviously good. And also, there's also a balancing issue too right there, where freaking they nerf Alex right there, and basically like Alex was a fan favorite, and they nerfed him right there, so he's very hard to win with. You, the most popular character of Street Fighter, obviously right there, he got nerfed to the ground right there, and because how Street Fighter is right there, he can't play his proper game right there because it's not it's not how the game is supposed to be played right there.
It's Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, so says hopefully they actually can fix things. Like for Street Fighter 5 that are actually more enjoyable right there. Obviously, the game is still live because obviously the freaking Capcom fighters right there with the E League that's happening. The high people playing with Capcom Cup right there. They are releasing new content, even though that it's like random when they actually do it, and they also do more DLC costumes when. I know that they were saying that all the game, everything that you actually would have gotten right there, you would have gotten for free in the game, but yeah, it happens right there. Okay, let's go with any statements with this, and then we're gonna go to the outro right there. What do you guys think about the V-Trigger system changes that are rumored to happen?
Well, for me, it looks pretty cool, you know.
Says it looks pretty cool for the V-Trigger changes, even though we haven't gotten any confirmation yet. Says, okay, let's say we don't.
Still no comment regarding about that.
Okay,
I just have to test it out and see what's gonna happen.
Yep. Okay, well, since let's say we don't have any things, we're gonna do the send off right now, because I think we've
I'm sorry, I just have one more thing. But what I like to add on the Street Fighter, so if Super Street Fighter 5 do come out, which basically Capcom will still take our money away. Yeah. I do want them to please bring back the chip damage kill. You have no life, you throw a fireball, KO, done.
Yeah.
It says for us to know they still have it right there, but it's depending on the super right there, which I do like it right there. I do like that idea, because it makes it so that the opponent has to either get the hit legitly, or they have to spend a lot of resources to confirm the kill right there.
I just want to get over with, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a loyal player right there. You don't deserve freaking having chip kills.
I miss Street Fighter 4. Please don't hurt my feelings right now.
Okay. Well,
can I say something else?
Sure.
There's gotta be more like a balance between offense and defense. But in Street Fighter 5 is all about offense, you know.
Yes, I was right there.
Defense, you know.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's send off this episode right there. I am Flying High.
I'm Shaco, man.
DJVest, and I think BingBing's gone for the night.
I think he's dead.
And my name Li BingBing is right here. And thank you. Have a nice night. See you later, guys.
Nice day, guys.
Alright, man. Take care.
It's Marvel, baby.
Oh my God. Let me take you for a ride. I miss Street Fighter 4. Let me take you for a ride. I miss Street Fighter 4.